Welcome back to the first episode of Euphoria Food. Today we will be making burgers. So step 1 would be to take a bit of beef and shape it into pucks. Once that is done, place it onto a baking sheet. Step 2 would be to do a bit of caramelizing of onions. Now, you see, a really important part about most burgers is what goes on top, otherwise known as toppings. These will complement the flavor. Around this time, you might want to add a bit of butter to your onions, as it will make them more caramelized. Next, chop up some cabbage to make a bit of coleslaw. Always good to check on your onions, so just do that real quick. Step 5, check on your burgers. Make sure that they're cooking nice and well. Step 6, take out your burgers to flip them, and if there's too much fat or grease, put them into a different baking sheet. Step 7, start to prepare things like condiments and toppings. Cut a pickle up into around half-inch slices. Step 8, start to prepare your burger. We'll start off by cutting the bun in half. Next, you will want to put your patty down, but soon after you do that, you must remember what you wanted to do the whole entire time, which is to put ketchup and mustard. So once that is done, this is taking a bit too long. Alright, anyways, so take the patty off, put the condiments on, put the patty back on, put some pickles on the top bun, put a slice of cheese on top of the patty, finally put it all together. Let's take a few tries. If pickles fall out, like mine, but if that happens, nothing bad should happen if you just fix it. Next up, if you want to eat it easier, swish it down, and finally, it's time. Crust section, I'd say it looks pretty good. There's a lot of meat in this burger. So, quite truly, the first ever time that I had tried it, it tasted really good, you know. I'd say it was rather good, however, I knew it was lacking something. That's because I knew I forgot to put on the onions, so that is when I took the tops off, and I decided I'm going to put a few of the onions on. So, take a fork and spread your caramelized onions from before onto your burger. Preferably you put like a bit more than like what I did. Once that is done though, you can finally eat your burger. So now the true taste test. As I said before, it was pretty good. It's not the best burger I had, but still good, you know? In the end, I ended up eating the whole entire thing. And honestly, it was pretty good. There's one thing I like about burgers. It's the fact that they are compact, not that messy usually, and they're fast to eat. In the end, this burger was great, really, and not only me, but also my mom had some burgers. I'd say 8 out of 10. 2 shots real quick, right there. It's mine. That one's my mom's. So, for today, have a great day, and I'll see you next weekend.